What in the world is the DA in charge of the Alec Baldwin Rust movie shooting case doing? Santa Fe, New Mexico DA Mary Carmack Altwies announced yesterday that they're dropping a critical charge against Baldwin that changes the max he could face in prison from up to 5 years down to 18 months and more likely much less. To be clear, this was the right call. As a legal matter, he never should have been charged with the more serious offense. But it's her explanation for it that makes you start to wonder, do they really know what they're doing? Initially, prosecutors had added what is called a firearms enhancement onto the involuntary manslaughter charge against Baldwin and set armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed in the shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. But I've said since the moment that he was indicted that this enhancement made no legal sense. The reality is the DA's office made a very obvious mistake, a basic legal error, as Baldwin's attorneys pointed out in a recent motion. Most importantly, this firearms enhancement was put on the books 7 months after Helena Hutchins was killed, meaning it wasn't even in effect at the time of the shooting. But rather than just admit their mistake, Carmack Altwies chose instead to issue this sort of ridiculous and inflammatory statement saying, quote, "In order to avoid further litigious distractions by Mr. Baldwin and his attorneys, the district attorney and the special prosecutor have removed the firearm enhancement to the involuntary manslaughter charges in the death of Helena Hutchins. The prosecutor's priority is securing justice, not securing billable hours for big city attorneys." Huh? I would certainly hope that whatever decisions they make, they aren't related to whatever the billable hours would be for the other side. This sure starts to sound like Baldwin is getting particularly tough treatment because of who he is. The reality is they messed up. They know they messed up. Rather than face the embarrassment of losing in the defendant's motion to downgrade the charge, the DA's office fixed their mistake on their own. Why not just say that instead of blaming big city attorneys and litigious distractions? This is dangerous stuff for a prosecutor to be saying. For example, Alec Karakatsanis, founder of Civil Rights Corps, said after the enhancement was dropped, check out their unethical statement to media. The DA should be disciplined for these public statements. Remember, the DA was asked about overcharging when she made the announcement in the first place.
There might be people in Baldwin's camp who say that you were overcharging this.
Well, we disagree, and we're going to be taking that in front of a judge and allowing the judge to decide on probable cause. But we think that there is enough there, more than enough there, to move forward on these charges and possibly to get through the preliminary hearing stage and on to trial.
So was this just a mistake? Was it an overly aggressive tactic in the hope that they would get him to cave and strike a deal? Joining me again, Jennifer Burrill, New Mexico-based attorney, who's president-elect of the New Mexico Criminal Defense Lawyers. She has previously worked with the special prosecutor in the DA's office in a different context. Thanks very much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. All right, so what do you make of this statement? It seems out of line.
It is out of line, and especially what just publicly became available was the motion to withdraw the motion that Alec's attorneys filed. And attached to that is several emails from the special prosecutor saying that they're 100% right, they're going to amend the complaint, and they would hope that they would draw it because it was moot, which is very different than what the district attorney said in the clip you just played.
So in private texts with the attorneys, they're basically saying, you're right, in effect, we're sorry. But then in the public statement to the media, they're saying, oh, these are just big city attorneys, and we don't want to give them any more billable hours.
Exactly. And further, there's the motion to disqualify the special prosecutor because of her role also in the legislature. She admits that she wasn't able to get to this sooner because she's been really busy in the legislature. And so I think there's going to be a lot to unpack in this information that just became publicly available.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.